Hi, we're James and Marcia Pruitt.
And we live in Dallas, Texas.
We're both from Detroit, Michigan. We went to high school together. And I fell in love with her when I was 16 years old. My family relocated here to Texas. And after a year or two, she relocated from Detroit here as a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. And we went off to college together and got married and did what our parents said to do.
That's what they said to do.
Get good grades and go get a good job. And we had good careers and degrees and all that. And we both had six-figure incomes in corporate America. Really enjoyed our lives and living a really pretty productive life and pretty happy with things. And then we decided to start a family. And we have two beautiful children. And we began to notice that we seem to spend more and more time at work and not nearly the quality of time we'd like to spend with our family and here at home.
We were too busy to raise the children the way we really wanted to raise the children.
Well, we felt like God wanted us to raise our children a certain way that He wants us to raise our children.
For us to raise the children, not help.
Absolutely. We really needed to do something different. Something different. We didn't know exactly what that was, so we prayed for God to put something in our lives that will allow us the ability to spend more time with our children and our family and still improve our income. Right about that time, my daughter's first grade teacher told my wife about this home business they were doing with us. She said they were making really good money and having a whole lot of fun doing it.
I wasn't necessarily very excited about it, only because I just thought it was one of those things. And she mentioned to me if I like to go on vacation. And I said, well, I do like to go to Jamaica.
We love Jamaica.
And she said, well, what if you could make money going? Wow, that sounded kind of interesting. I thought I could drag James to a meeting to hear about it, although he was not very interested at all. Got him to the presentation. Finally, I loved the travel. He loved the money. He wanted to get started right away. I'll never forget, James could see it right away. He could see where we were going, where this business would take us, and our escape plan from corporate America. He thought this business was it. And he kept telling me that.
Everybody I talked to loved it. Everybody really enjoyed what they heard, what they saw, and it was the easiest thing to talk about. And after that first 6 months, and we were able to be full-time working from home, I think we probably spent the next 3 months just looking at each other like, can you believe this? We have nowhere to go. We just wake up every morning and do what we want to do. This is like great.
And it's fun. It's truly just fun.
It really is.
Spiritual experience.
It is. And to be able to have that as your business, oh my goodness, the perfect product. I really do believe that being successful in this company will make you happier as a human being and just add to your entire life. I really believe that.
When I grew up, financial freedom was not really a discussion in my household, and that's something I definitely want to change for my children as they grow up.
That's good.
I do want the conversation of financial freedom to be around our house, and that to be a word and terms that they know all about.
I told our children by the time they're in high school, they'll own their own companies, and it's very possible that some of their teachers and other fellow students' parents may work at their companies that they own. So I'm getting them prepared now for what it's like to live that sort of life. And isn't it wonderful to know that everybody out there is just one step away from being able to achieve the very same thing? Through this company, I think it's powerful.
We have time to take our kids together to school, to exercise together, to be able to go, and if the kids have something at school, I can rearrange my schedule. If, someone's got a recital, I can rearrange his schedule.
Karate match.
Whatever. It's the ability to have control over your own time.
And the great thing that I think that's important to talk about is, even though we had no experience in the industry, even though we had no experience in marketing, I really believe regardless of your skill set, regardless of your education, regardless of your class, creed, anything, anyone can do what we were able to do. We've been able to share our business with my mom and my brother and my uncle, and I've
Couple
got
of
some cousins,
yeah.
and she's got family members as well that are in the business, all very successful and doing well. So not only are we building a family empire within this household, but there are other members of our family that are building their own family empires, and it's just awesome. We're really about spiritual, mental, and financial empowerment, and being able to help others achieve the things that they truly want. We just think it's something special when you can help somebody else achieve the things they want, their goals, and in the process be able to accomplish your own goals. There's just something spiritual about that. Everybody wins. Just a great situation. And we really believe that the greatest expression of love that there is to give. And most people can't truly exercise the greatest expression of love if they don't have as much to give as they would like. And we can help with that, and we're proud to do so.
I guess for me, it's this is what it's about. It's about spending time with your family, your friends, and not really having to worry.
Being free, whether it's financial freedom, time freedom, we just feel like that's in a person's true nature, to be free. And thank goodness for YTB. It's something that's honest, it's real, it's wholesome, it's good, and it works. And thank God that God led our paths toward YTB, and we've come across something so wonderful.
Yes.
We can't wait to help and share so everybody can have what we've been able to attain in such a short time period.